babe. Thanks for letting me practice my cards, give you a reading. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good in tarot class, but you know, it's the only way to learn is to practice. And I don't know, I definitely prefer reading for others than reading for myself. I feel like I kind of get in my own way, you know? Okay, so, what kind of reading do you want to do? Oh, well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of different kinds of spreads, you know, like we could do, you know, pretty traditional Celtic cross spread, or if you just wanted to do, you know, something kind of simple, like past, present, future, something like that. It is the first quarter moon tonight, though. There's some really great spreads that are based on moon phases. Okay, great, let's go with that. So right now we're in the waxing phase of the moon. We're going from, you know, we had the new moon, and so now we're moving towards the full moon. So this is a time for like attraction. Energy is moving towards you. It's time for like manifesting. So as we're doing your reading, we can kind of focus on that and like, what is it that you're manifesting right now? How can you work towards your goals? How does all that sound? Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. Okay. So then, first I'm going to pass you my deck. And I want you to just kind of hold the cards in your hand. And just kind of center yourself a bit first. Take some nice deep breaths. Here, I'll breathe with you. Good, that's really good. Okay. Now that you've kind of centered yourself, settled in with the cards, go ahead and shuffle. And just shuffle until your intuition basically tells you to stop. Shuffle till it feels right. Cool. Okay. Now go ahead and cut it into 3 stacks. Great. Okay, and then I'm going to take those stacks. Give it one last pass. Okay, and since this spread has 6 cards, we're going to pull 6 cards from the top. And I like to lay them face down to start. Okay. Okay. Let's feel into this. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Magician. Okay. So the first card in this spread is what are you manifesting? And we pulled Magician. Ah, nice. Okay, so the Magician is intuition, it's personal power. So, right now, the results of whatever intentions you may have set, knowingly or unknowingly, around the new moon are starting to become felt and visible. Things are being set into motion. And this card is going to show how your ideas are manifesting so far and how you might be adjusting to them. So the Magician in this space, you're beginning to see and feel your true potential. And now is the time to step forward into your full power. The big message of this card in this space is believe in yourself. Your resources and instincts are all coming into alignment. So that decision that you've been sitting with or the new thing you've been wanting to try, now's the time. This is your time to shine. Right. Second card is about how does what you're manifesting align with your goals. And we have the moon. Two major arcana right off the bat. Nice. So depending on the action that you're taking, you could be manifesting positive progress or distraction, or a change of direction. And any of these could be positive as long as you're moving through it with awareness. And the fact that you've got the moon in this position really magnifies that. You've been in the dark on some things for a while. Maybe you're second guessing yourself, possibly feeling the sway of outside pressures, worrying about what other people may think, worrying about being judged or misunderstood. Any of those things. So don't allow yourself to be distracted into procrastination or indecision. Trust your intuition and you will find clarity. And that clarity is what's going to lead you towards your goals. Right. Third card is about what is challenging you as your inner experience and your outer circumstances are starting to shift and maybe even shift apart. Challenges can begin to show up. This phase is a time of building new structures, finding new ways of doing things, and sometimes there may be clashes or delays while you figure things out. So this card shows the root of any of those challenges. And that root is the Six of Cups. The Suit of Cups is often connected with water, emotions. We see this image of cups filled with flowers and youth. So it seems like there's like a pull, this bittersweet pull of nostalgia or a longing for the past, possibly a romanticized view of the past, which could slow down your progress. There's nothing wrong with craving a simple life. That's okay. But don't allow such feelings to push you into playing small. Find balance. Card 4. How can you best respond to these challenges? So the waxing square often requires some effort, the expending of energy, and this card is going to show how you can best focus that effort to overcome your challenges. So this is a card of really powerful learning and wisdom, and that would be the Three of Pentacles. So in the Three of Pentacles, we see that you want to, especially when connected to the last card, this feeling of like nostalgia in the past, prevent the past from fogging up your vision by focusing on its lessons rather than longing for what once was. Let the wisdom of past experience drive your personal growth, drive you towards your goals. So it's okay to, think about the past, think about what you've learned, but try not to ruminate. And, if there's any letting go that needs to be done, any mourning, any forgiveness, allow yourself some time to do that and then move forward. The 5th card. In the 5th position, the question is, what is the best way to move towards your goal? So this card suggests your next steps as the energy and your focus builds towards your goals. First quarter moon is a time when willpower and the urge to act are very strong. And this card shows how you can take advantage of that strong, attracting, manifesting energy. And we have Strength reversed. Yes, that's okay that it's upside down. It's not necessarily anything bad. There's a way to read it. When it's cards are upside down, we call that reversed. So strength reversed, particularly in this position, you're really sitting strong in your personal power. It's what we talked about at the beginning with pulling the Magician. But you also need to remember that power doesn't mean force. Express your strength with care and compassion. Don't vie for dominance, but instead aim for cooperation and balance. Sometimes true strength is knowing when to be soft, when to yield, and when to compromise. And our last card is kind of just like an overall card for this particular moon phase, or this month's first quarter moon. And that card is the Knight of Cups reversed. So this kind of goes just right off of the last card in a way. This card typically speaks to strength, chivalry, and idealism. Reversed, it warns of strain, force, and domination. We see this gallant knight on a white steed moving forward, which can be a very honorable image, but the inverse of it can be a little dangerous. So remember, personal power comes from listening to your inner voice and believing in yourself, not from subjugating others. So hold your boundaries without overstepping the boundaries of the people around you. Again, balance, knowing when to be soft, knowing when to compromise, and also feeling your own truth, cooperation. And so that's your spread all together. So we have this really beautiful place that you're in right now with a lot of personal growth, a lot of letting go of things that are no longer serving, while still being able to pluck some truth, some lessons out of those things that you're letting go of, that you're releasing. And while standing in this very strong place, feeling your power, also respecting the power of others, finding balance and cooperation. That's a really beautiful place to be for this first quarter. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Yeah, of course. Of course we can do this again. We can read whenever you want. We could do another one at the next like major moon phase, the full moon. It's really nice to do pulls on the full moon. So, okay, that sounds good. Right. Thank you for trusting me and for letting me share. I love you too.